Okay, I'm going to tell you the two most important words in trigonometry, SOHCAHTOA and ASTC. Well, not words, but phrases. So SOHCAHTOA, that's what I'm going to talk about on this page. And here's the setup we have for trigonometry in calculus. We have a unit circle, or circle, x squared plus y squared equals r squared, and usually, but not always, r is equal to 1. So we have this setup right here. We have an angle theta, x, well, if we look here at the xy coordinate right here, this base is x and the height is y, and y is the side opposite to theta, x is the side adjacent to theta, hypotenuse, it's usually going to be 1. That's a 1 there. So our sine theta is equal to the opposite over the hypotenuse. Opposite side to theta is y over r, radius of the circle, which is the hypotenuse, and that's going to be 1 if r is equal to 1. Cosine theta, that's adjacent over hypotenuse. Adjacent is x over r, and that's simply going to be x if r is equal to 1. And finally, the tangent. Opposite over adjacent, that's y over x. And it doesn't matter whether r is 1 because there's no r in the phrase. Now basically, notice what we're doing here. We're plugging in an angle. I think this is important. And what we get back is we get a ratio. So plug an angle, get back a ratio. SOHCAHTOA. Again, I think that's pretty important, and if I had a math camp, I think it's so important that I would call my math camp Camp SOHCAHTOA. I know, bad joke. Okay, ASTC. What that stands for is all, a way to remember it at least, students take calculus. ASTC. But what does that mean? It's a way of keeping track of when things are positive and negative. In 1, all trig functions are positive. Quadrant 2, only the sine. Quadrant 3, only the tangent. Quadrant 4, only the cosine. So the way we keep track of that, the reason this is true is if we look at it, this is an angle in quadrant 2, we get the sine theta is equal to y over r. Y is greater than 0, so we have positive. Cosine theta is equal to x over r. X is less than 0, so we have negative. And then finally over here, tangent theta is y over x. Y is greater than 0, x is less than 0, so that's negative. So all students take calculus. It's just a really handy way to keep track of when things are positive and when they're negative. Thanks for your time.